You're allowed to bring in trades. You're allowed to bring in anybody you want.
I had the worst, not the worst, but I guess the newest experience going to a property. And I just wanted to share this really quick. So for everybody who's doing deals locally, I always tend to be 30 minutes before any buyer gets to any property that I'm selling. I got caught in traffic. I made it there 5 minutes before the time. So I got there at 1:55. It was supposed to be 2 o'clock. But 5 or 6 buyers had shown up already. So prior to that, some wholesaler that I wanted to give the opportunity to help sell a deal blasted out. And I told him specifically I'm giving you an opportunity so we can work together. I want to help you. Send it to your most trusted buyers. He blasted out on a Thursday morning. On a Thursday, a lot of people start going to the house. Now the showing is on Friday. On Thursday, a lot of people start going to the house, and one actually walked up to the seller and said, hey, they're auctioning your property tomorrow. So I knew all about that when I get to the property because I'm supposed to meet the agent's TC, transaction coordinator, at the property to help facilitate. I get there and I don't know who looks like what. So I'm like, Alan, and then Alan walked up to me with another guy, shook his hand. I was like, hey, well, thank you so much for having us over here. Truly appreciate it. The guy extended his arm. He said, hey, man, it's Matt. I'm the broker. I'm like, oh, shoot. I knew something happened. So he walked me through that email mass that had went out. I was like, I didn't send it out. If anybody sent it out, it's, I'm sorry. It's not me. So I had talked to them a little bit. Why do I prefer to be there first? Which Jamil touched on this a lot. Because people talk. The broker had figured out all these 4 buyers. Luckily, 3 of the buyers were actual contractors. So I went and I was like, cool. His name is Matt, the broker. I said, could you give me a second, please? I was like, guys, can I talk to you? I was like, I specifically told you guys to come over here and walk the property. Don't talk to anybody. Don't talk to each other. Walk the property, see what you need, and leave. Then you talk to me privately. A lot of people say I'm too ballsy. I'm very strategic. I protect everything we do. And because of situations like this, from 2 o'clock to 2:40, I'm trying to convince Matt, the broker, why we need to walk the property. He say, nope, only you. You're the buyer. You're the buyer. I'm like, look, Matt. And at that time, I never get mad. But it started getting to me. I was like, man, look, you're wasting my time. I said, I understand you're protecting your clients.
And during your inspection, you're allowed to bring in trades. You're allowed to bring in anybody you want. And once you have access to the house, like if they've given you a window of access, you can bring clowns in the house if you want to bring clowns in the house. You know what I mean? Like I want to see what the house looks like with clowns in it. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe. And here's a quick word from our sponsor.
Hey there. This video is brought to you by PRIVY. Do yourself a favor and click on the link in the description. PRIVY can help you find real estate deals at a deep discount. Don't be a jabroni. Click on the linky.
I like clowns. It's my business, not your business.
100%. And that's why the wordings in the contract, guys, are so important. At the end, I just pulled out my phone. I said, look, this is the contract. It says seller grants buyer unrestricted access to the property. This is in all my contracts. I was like, it never states how many people I bring. I was like, now, if you got a problem with that, I'm sorry, but I apologize for the miscommunication. I should have said, Matt or Alan, I'm bringing 10 people. I was like, here's the thing. Some of these are buyers. Some of them are sellers. Some of them are contractors. Some of them are private money lenders. I was like, you need to understand that I don't just buy properties by myself. Everything I flipped is with a partner. Everything I held is with a partner. And sometimes I wholesale stuff. I was like, you know why I wholesale stuff, Matt? Because I understand how it works. One, I don't want grandma to start packing and then I walk out of the deal. Because that's unethical. And I don't do this. If I shake your hand and say I'm closing the deal. Second, I want your agent to get paid because he worked hard on this deal. Third, I want you as a broker to get paid because I know you take commission off your agent's deals up to $15,000 in the state of Georgia. When I told him that and he noticed I'm actually knowledgeable as far as that concerned, no word coming out. I was like, look, let me just walk out. He said, I can't let you in with anybody. So I walked to the guys. I was like, who came first? I was like, first come, first served at this time. Walked to the property, walked out. And of course, a situation like this, you always want to be in control. You always want to de-escalate. So I de-escalated everything, talked to them, shook their hands. I'm sorry for the miscommunication, blah, 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 kind of sweetened the pot a little bit, right? Walked away. But I wanted to touch back based on that one so I can bring situations like this to the table in case you're doing something virtually. You always have to have somebody in there to facilitate all this and inform them, like, no talking, nothing, just get this all out of the way and get it going. This deal came from Bella. She brought it to our Atlanta comping session on Thursdays. She also works with us. We comped it. We said, this is deal. Let's work on it. It's her first deal. So I'm super excited for this one. I told them, I was like, I'm not expecting any bids after 3 p.m. At that time, I extended it until 4 p.m. We got a buyer, deposit $10,000, non-refundable EMD. We are selling that for $27K.
Nice job. And nice job on getting and de-escalating that whole situation and talking the broker down, keeping your cool, getting the deal done, getting the buyer through. Again, guys, showings are so important, especially when you have access once and you're going to have multiple buyers. I know Raqi didn't do this on purpose because he asked the guy not to blast it out and they did. You probably should have a conversation with that wholesaler and say, bro, what's up, man? You know, I want to continue working with you. Did the buyer come from him?
No, it came from believe it or not, I came from New Western, actually.
Great. Okay. So that happened. But I would talk to that other wholesaler and say, hey, dude, you know, let's not do that again. I want to work with you in the future. That wasn't really cool. You know, you put me in a bad spot. You made my relationship with this agent not be what it could be because now they don't think I'm being transparent. And I didn't even do that. You blasted it out. I didn't even give you permission to blast it out. So what you did was really, really unethical and wrong.
Right.
But I'm not going to blacklist you. I'm going to correct you. Next time, don't do that.
Thanks for watching another one of my YouTube videos. Now it's your turn to go out and take some action. But before you do, like and subscribe to my channel because the law of reciprocity means you owe me, bitch.